Have you ever, looked at a restaurant with a solid 3-star average rating, booked a table for lunch, and then just had the absolute worst meal of your life?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. Well, that is exactly what happens when data hides the truth. And today we're looking at how AI can, save you from that trap or push you right into it. Today, we're tackling the 810-110 exam, diving into AI data analysis. 50 questions, 60 minutes, and we've got 5 key questions to get you exam ready. Let's just jump right in.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So let's start with drafting technical proposals using AI. The exam throws this scenario at you. Why is it critical to use a format-agnostic strategy when you're prompting the AI?
Honestly, my first instinct here is always option B. You want to keep the context aligned to the final product right away.
Yeah, you just want to get the slide deck done.
Exactly. It just feels like the most efficient path.
But that is a classic anchoring bias trap. I mean,
Yeah.
we crave structure way too early. If you lock in the format immediately, you're stuck. The real answer here is A. You want a format-agnostic approach because it makes the content incredibly easy to repurpose later.
Oh, right. Think of it like packing for a trip. If you
Yeah.
pack your suitcase using packing cubes for different types of clothes, you have ultimate flexibility.
Yeah.
But if you pre-assemble specific outfits for each day and then the weather suddenly changes,
You're a total mess.
exactly. Flexible AI text can just be dropped into emails or reports or slides without needing a total rewrite.
Right, and you could just eliminate option D entirely, the one about reducing token usage. Tokens are just the underlying text chunks the AI uses to process information. That's a computational cost thing, not a drafting strategy.
Okay, so AI gives us this flexible content, but
What about when we feed it massive data sets?
yes, for exploratory data analysis, or EDA, how exactly does the AI help you manage, giant unstructured chaos?
Well, a lot of test takers get tripped up here and go for option A, compressing data sets. It sounds highly technical and efficient.
Yeah, because we naturally treat big data as a storage problem.
Right, but compression just zips the file to save space. It doesn't actually help you understand what's inside. I mean, the AI isn't just a ZIP file. The correct possibility here is option D, finding patterns and groupings.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's more like a detective organizing a million messy sticky notes into distinct themes on a corkboard.
Precisely. It actively finds the signal in the noise. It is not reconstructing data bit by bit, which is option B. That's a common trap. It's looking for relationships.
But wait, what happens when those sticky notes are completely inconsistent? Say some dates are mm/dd/yy and others are dd-mm-yy. Which AI task fixes that?
See, the human temptation is to select D, data visualization. We always just want to jump straight to the pretty charts to spot the trends.
Yeah, but visualizing bad data is like graphing your finances in mixed currencies, without converting them first. A chart won't fix the underlying chaos.
Totally. You have to change the structure first. So the necessary step here is C, data transformation. The AI actually analyzes the structural context of those dates.
It recognizes that a 13 can't be a month, right?
Exactly. It infers the regional format and maps them all to a single standardized structure. It isn't just summarizing themes, which knocks out option A. It's rewriting the underlying code so your tools can actually read it.
Which brings us right back to our restaurant problem. Once the data is transformed and summarized, this hidden danger pops up, aggregation bias. How does the exam test this?
Well, the distractor that catches everyone is B, using summary statistics instead of raw data. It feeds right into the illusion of validity.
It makes us feel like the summary is the whole story, but that misses the actual mechanism of the danger. The right answer is A, a broad summary actively hides important subpatterns.
There's your restaurant analogy. A 3-star average rating looks mediocre on paper, but it masks the fact that their dinner service is a 5-star masterpiece, while lunch is a 1-star disaster.
The average just completely obliterates the extremes.
Yep. Which rules out options C and D about conflicting patterns or skipping data entirely. The data isn't skipped, it's just squashed.
Right. And to keep things from getting squashed, we rely on the 4-step EDA method: gather, summarize, correlate, and hypothesize. So the exam will ask, after you get a high-level summary of, say, a sudden spike in support tickets, what comes next?
And action bias hits hard here.
Oh, for sure. I always want to jump straight to option B, hypothesize. Let's just guess the payment servers went down.
That is a massive trap. You cannot guess the culprit yet. The correct next step is A, correlate. You have to see if the fingerprints actually match the footprint.
Oh, Meaning we cross-reference the ticket spike with specific customer segments to see where they overlap.
Exactly. Find the connections first, guess second.
Okay, we made it through the question gauntlet. Now let's pull together the key threads and lock in what we've learned today.
Good call. We covered 5 essential pillars. First up, using a format-agnostic strategy for AI drafting so you can easily repurpose your content.
Right. And second, we explored pattern identification and exploratory data analysis, where AI acts like a detective finding themes, not just a storage compressor.
Third was data transformation for standardized formats, converting messy structures, like dates, into a uniform baseline.
Fourth, we unpacked aggregation bias in AI-assisted analysis, proving that a basic average can totally mask extreme subpatterns.
And finally, the correlation step in the EDA methodology, mapping the data relationships before you leap to hypotheses.
Such an important step.
It really is. And honestly, it leaves me with one lingering thought. If aggregation bias already hides the truth in basic summaries, how long until AI's massive high-level overviews make us completely blind to individual user experiences?